The long-awaited anti-gang strategy for England and Wales will be revealed later today by the Home Secretary Theresa May. It's expected to contain tougher penalties for those who belong to gangs, but will also offer help to those who wish to leave them. It's likely to include details of proposals to toughen up some punishments too, such as a potential life sentence for people convicted of supplying firearms.
On this South London estate, one man described it as the generation that will never end. It starts with young teenagers hanging out with friends, but ends up with young men in their 20s saying they genuinely fear for their lives. Many of these youths are now moving away from gang culture, but there are plenty of tinies, as they're called on the streets, to take over. Nigel's experience as a teenager was not unusual.
Like me, for instance, you know, like I used to be out there hustling drugs, things like that, and it came to a point, you know, you get into a drug date or something like that, and then end up getting stabbed here, stabbed in the neck, you know what I mean? And nearly got left for dead, you know, so I had to just buck up my ideas from there.
The riots triggered today's strategy, which aims to step in early and find those at risk of becoming involved with gangs. It will also try to find a way out for those already caught up in the culture. The strategy will toughen the penalty for supplying guns, potentially a life sentence. And police will be encouraged to warn immigration officials if there's a case for deporting a gang member. Labour said dealing with the violence perpetrated by street gangs was vital, but the government's policies will result in cuts to police numbers and youth services, undermining its gang strategy. Tom Simons, BBC News, Stockwell, South London.
And we're going to be hearing from the Home Secretary